Slavery was brought back by Democrats. Yep, I said it. See, your Southern Democrats is responsible for it coming back, but this time they did it legally. And they did it with laws and legal framework called black codes. These black codes were a way to continue to control the newly freed slaves after President Lincoln was assassinated, as well as after the Civil War. So your Southern Democrats, who were your ex-Confederates, they couldn't let all of these 4 million plus black people now be free. We also have to remember that after these people became free, these Democrats started going broke because their labor force was gone. And this is what they did to continue it. They started these black codes. And underneath these black codes, there was a law called the vagrancy law. Underneath that vagrancy law, it was actually a crime for a black man to be unemployed. He could be arrested, fined, and if he couldn't pay, he would be forced right back into labor on that same Confederate soldiers' land. It was a trap. They went from doing it by beating and all of these different tactics to now having it done by legal paperwork, y'all. They also had another law called the apprenticeship law. This was for the black children. The black children could be taken away from their parents and then apprenticed, right, back to their slave owner or the former Confederates all the way up until they were 21 years old. And in states like Mississippi, these codes have made it illegal for black men to have firearms. And I need you guys to remember this is the same time the Triple K was formed. And the Democratic Party used the Triple K as their enforcements, or their enforcers, sorry. But they were the enforcement wing of the Democratic Party. They left our people defenseless out there because they wanted to. It was a setup. And if you did have to go work on these men, our old Confederates and old slave owners' land, once you signed that labor contract, and if you quit before it was over, they would say, you have now forfeited your wages for the rest of the year. So if you started in January and you quit in February, you could